Okay, does not show that I'm live. Oh, now I'm live. All right. Let me turn the camera. Hey friends. Okay. If you could, I'm gonna show you the hot mess that I have going on here. Oh my gosh, creativity is not neat. But I'm having a blast. So what I'm doing today is a Valentine card making marathon. I have a retreat coming up, Valentine's Day retreat in February, and I wanted some samples. So today is the day. I got a lot of this prepped last night, but still it takes, a little bit in between each card. But anyway, I'm Chris, coming to you live from Worthington, Minnesota, where it is windy, but let me see here. Let me see if I can get a temperature. It is windy, but 45 degrees. So that's crazy. We never have 45 degrees at the end of January. But we'll take it, right? I drove by the lake today, and the wind has created some weird places of open water that I've never seen in the winter here. So, like a river going right through the middle of our lake, and then a whole bunch of geese keeping it open. So, all right, this was, flip you down here, this is the card that I just did in the last hour, half hour, and this is what I'm calling the first easy. I don't know, simple, I guess. I tried a technique that I would not probably do again, but in a pinch it would work. There's a baby wipe technique where you take baby wipes, obviously, and you drizzle your ink bottles, your liquid ink, onto this, and it makes like a rainbow effect, and then you stamp into it. Well, I didn't have any refills for my pinks, and I really wanted petal pink, which I did use petal pink on this, but it looks like Melon Mambo took over. So anyway, this is the first card. I had, let's see, I peeked at the comments. Sherry said she loves the embossing folder. Yes, those are the circle die. Those are the dies from Spotlight on Nature, and they're fabulous. Fabulous dies. So, well, here's a tip. Do you ever get these magnetic calendars? These are obviously from 2023, and sometimes I use those to store my dies. Oh my gosh, you guys, the stamps that I've used are stacking up over here and sliding. Okay, I think I've got them out of the way. The next question that I saw was from Jean Steffen. She asked about I think she called it dimensional backing. I don't know what she called it, but this is a silicone bowl that I bought. I don't really know where I got mine, but they have them at Dollar Tree, and they have them at Hobby Lobby. They are for people who are using vinyl and vinyl tools, and it's called a weeding cup, I think. And so if you're a vinyl person, you have a tool kind of like this, but it has a hook on the end, I think. And so I'll be using it, and I'll try to point out how it works. But it's a great place to store those little octagons, hexagons that are all over the house. All right, card 1. We are going to go ahead and step it up now and make card 2. Okay, so basically the same supplies, and I will go ahead and keep them cut the same because the last ones were cut wrong, and I'll just keep it wrong. And let's see, I need a card base. Okay, card base, petal pink, circle cutout, circle. This time I'm using the die cut of those that on here I stamped it. This time I'm going to use the die cut. Okay, so I'm again going to bring in my petal pink and melon mambo, and I'm going to do this right on my glass plate. This one is definitely going to have more tones of the petal pink because there you have it. I'm going to do 3 flowers like I did the other one, and then I'm going to bring in melon mambo. I don't want it quite so dark, so I'm just kind of, I don't know, pouncing it, huh? Get a little bit on. Gina's watching, Cindy's watching. Jean, I just answered your question about this. I think it's called a weeding cup, and it's in the aisle by the vinyl supplies. They have them at Hobby Lobby. They are also pink, I think. They were maybe more of a round ball. Some Dollar Trees have them. I cannot remember where I got mine. But anyway, it's a nice place to collect all those little wax pieces. Alright, let me bring back in my, oops, let me wipe this off with my chamois. Another nice use of the glass mat. You can blend right on it. And then let me go ahead and change my tip to my scoring bulb. So Jean, it's only 47 here. I saw that you had posted on the other one that it was 55 where you are out in South Dakota. Okay, set that to the side. Alright, now, shoulda, woulda, coulda, should have die cut this on an adhesive sheet, but did not. So, no worries, I've got another little tip for you. So, sometimes this is what I do. Very thin glue on my glue sheet. It helps when it's a little bit clogged like it is right now. And I'm just gonna pick up a little bit. You know, this is just such a lightweight piece of paper now, cardstock, thin and fragile, so it doesn't need a ton of glue. Just try to get a couple different spots. Now I'm going to set this out of the way up top so I don't set anything on it. Alrighty. Gonna go ahead and glue this in the center. I'm gonna bring in my glue dots just like I did on card number 1. I'm gonna kind of fold them up a little. I'm gonna go ahead and put all 3 of them on at the same time. So this card is going to be very similar to the first one, but you'll see how we're going to step it up. Smash those down into my glue dot. Okay, now I've got a couple little leaves that I die cut earlier, and I think I'm just going to leave them white. Okay, again, let's bring that glue mat down here again. See if we can harvest a little bit of that glue. That one should do. I only put glue on the end, so those will also have a little dimension to them. On the stem, I guess, is where I put the glue. Glue that down there, get my gluey mat out of the way. I'm going to bend those up just a little bit. Okay, I like that little touch of white on there. Alright, then we're going to go ahead and put the, I got to get a little more. So if you don't have a pick tool, inside this barrel there is blue tacky stuff. And every so often, see how you can see the blue in there? Every so often you have to give that a little squeeze, a little turn. You don't need a ton of this coming out. I've squeezed it too hard before, and then it comes out faster than you need it, and it's a waste. So you don't need that much. And one tip for that is that I'm always keeping it contained onto the top. You don't need a big ball of it. Okay. Beck replied in my last video saying that you can color your gems if you need them, and she's absolutely right. So here's an example. I had colored these blue when I needed some blue gems. So if you don't have the color you need, you just color them with your blends. Alright, let's set that aside. Let's go ahead and put our ribbon. I'm going to wrap the ribbon around first this time. Not that it really mattered. On the other card I had put the ribbon and then the adhesive. It's not going to matter. I always leave my ribbon on the roll until I cut. So we'll try to get the knot over here on the right side where I want it, but if it's not where I want it, I can always get it where I want it. So I just have a little bit of waste there. And I save these two. Eventually I end up using those. Alright, let's go ahead and I think that's right where I want it. Let's go ahead and get the dimensional strips. I'm going to go all the way around the outside, right over that ribbon. That will keep it secured. I'll take this little piece, pop that corner up right there. Two more sides. This one got a little narrower. This this circle got a little closer to the edge than the other card. Jeepers, those are sticky. So hopefully hopefully that won't show from the inside. I think it'll be okay. Have you ever bought a Hallmark card and you can see the foamy part? Yes, you have. So, yeah, Cindy. Cindy caught me live. She's all excited about it. Just cutting these into smaller pieces. Gonna fill in that spot. I'm going to put a couple on the corner and a couple around the circle just so it doesn't sink. There. Okay, let's peel all that wax off. This is not going in my little weeding cup. So I can't really give you a demonstration on how that works. Maybe on the next video. Okay, got those all peeled off. This is going centered with some petal pink on the left and right, but not on the top and the bottom because I cut it wrong, and that's okay. It didn't really have to be on the top and the bottom. This is going centered. This will have a little bit of white all the way around all four sides. Alright. This is going in the center. Jean and Cindy are now saying hi to each other. They're both on my team. Fun that they're both on here at the same time. Oh, this is pretty. Okay, now there's one more thing that I want to do though. I'm going to take a scrap of petal pink and I'm going to emboss. So, I don't know why I'm grabbing that. This is what I meant. Got my embossing buddy here now. So, Jean says hi Cindy, Cindy says hi Jean. This just takes the static electricity out of your paper. Got my Versamark, and I've got the word friend from the Everyday Greetings stamp set. This can be a Valentine. This can be a birthday card. This could be a sympathy card. It is my Valentine marathon today, so more than likely this will be sent as a Valentine. Alright, I'm going to swing my chair around and emboss. I guess I can reach. Get that warmed up a little bit. So I desperately need more Versamark refill, but it has been unavailable on Stampin' Up! For quite some time. I just was able to order the refill, so I think that's coming in my shipment on Friday. Is this stamp die set available now? This stamp die set, Jean, do you mean this one? Is this the set you're talking about? Now I could have die cut this with a little tag or a frame, but I opted to just fussy cut it. So this one, let me grab my mini catalog. and let's just check it out. This is called Heart Shaped. I think this is where this one was. You know, I am such an online buyer now that I don't have anything memorized anymore. Heart Shaped. I don't see it in this catalog. Is it? Hold on. I'm gonna look. Heart Shaped. I wonder if it was an online exclusive. Heart Shaped. Yes, the Heart Shaped bundle. Oh, it's a celebration. Dumb. I should have noticed that. It says it right on the top. It's a celebration set. So, yes, it is available right now. You can earn it with a $60 purchase. Okay, let's finish this up. Where do I want to put this on here? I think I'm just going to put it flat. Not an online exclusive, Jean. It's a freebie with celebration. You know, I'm not always a fan of this petal pink color because I think it is such a, I don't know if it's pink, I don't know if it's orange, but it's certainly looking very nice on this card right now. Yep, Cindy, you're right. It's a celebration item. All right, guys, this is card 2. Same as card 1, just stepped up. So you can die cut. Oh, you know what? It's a $120 celebration item because it's the stamps and the dies. Oh, let me double check on that. This is free with a $120 order. Yep. So, Jean, go ahead and use your discount and you can get this free. It's so pretty. It also comes with, let me show you what comes in it. So there's this tag. These are the dies for the flowers, I believe. I haven't used them as such yet. There is the heart, those flowers, that flower, and there's one more. Oh my gosh, this leaf. So that's what comes with the dies, and then here's the stamp set. Thank you. Just because I care, my thoughts are of you all. My thoughts of you are all heart shaped. My heart loves your heart, and hello. So really pretty. Yeah, this die goes with the stamp. So there's that. Thank you for asking that question, and I'm glad I was able to find it for you. All right, just picking up a couple things off the floor that are falling everywhere, and that's it for this card. I will be doing one more that is even more stepped up than number 2. So I will revamp, clean up my area, and I'll be back shortly.